So with the new update of Anime Defenders, people have been wondering about tier lists and which units are better than the others. You can skip ahead in the video and just look at both of the tier lists if you want to. I got the story and challenge tier list. This is made by one of the devs in the Discord. I agree with this tier list. If you want to hear my explanation on why I agree with it, you can continue to watch the video or skip ahead like I said before. But this is the story / challenge tier list. This includes raid as well. I'd say raid falls into the same category. But the new secret, Cursed Knight from solo leveling, is going to be top with his ability. His damage is really high. It's lower than Garp's. I don't know what I'm talking about there, but I meant to say that his damage is higher than Garp's and his SPA is lower than Garp's, so he's definitely meta by like 3 seconds at least. Really good damage for story challenge and raids. Of course, top 3 are secrets, Sungjin Woo, Hikari, and then you got 2 mythics, very cheap. Good DPS at the start of matches. Got good down here. I agree with this. Garp is very expensive and has low SPA, which is something you want in story or challengers. So this definitely makes sense right here. And he's better than any of these mythics down here. They're pretty garbage and irrelevant in my opinion. Warrior Princess is good. Her damage is a little low, but her SPA makes up for it. I think when she's capped out, she's like 12,000, 16,000 around there, and has like 6 to 7 SPA. She's not very cheap, but she's pretty good all rounder. Has a full AoE at the end too for story. She's better than Carp because of her SPA pretty much. Then you got Freerin. I haven't really seen most of her stats, but I'm pretty sure she's better than these two, SPA wise and money wise, for story, challenges, or raids. And then Sukuna, of course. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Then you got the farms and supports, pretty much the same for both story and infinite. Then you got the infinite raid tier list. Oh, okay, so they're raids and stories and challenges are split up. I think raid falls under story and challenges more. Well, it goes at weight 25, so it's up to you. But Garp, Warrior Princess, and Freerin bump up when it comes to infinite. Knight is still at the top, of course, because he's the newest secret. Probably the best unit. Yeah, definitely the best unit in the game right now. Then you got the 2 secrets up here. I'm not really sure why they're down here. I guess it's because of their damage, but in my opinion, I feel like they should be in front of Garp in these 3, damage wise and SPA wise. The only thing that's lacking for them is full AoE. But I think Hikari should be. I think Garp is in front. Nah. Sungjin Woo is in front of Garp, and then it's Garp, Hikari, Warrior Princess, and an Elf for infinite. For raids, it could be any of these, honestly. Garp is pretty expensive at the start, and his SPA is pretty bad. I'd say he's lower than this, honestly. For the speed that the enemies are at, Garp isn't very good for raids. So that's why raid shouldn't even be an infinite, in my opinion. Raid should be with the story and challenges. But for infinite, yeah, this makes sense. For raids, I think this is more accurate. And then, because at the end, at the start of the raid, these 2 are definitely meta for sure. I'd say Flame Dragon King is above Sungjin Woo, and then it goes Sungjin Woo, Kari, and then Skull Warrior, because Skull Warrior's damage is just trash in my opinion, especially at the start. But yeah, here's infinite. In my opinion, doesn't really match up to raid. I'd say the story challenge tier list matches up to raid more. If you can get Knight, he's definitely worth it. Warrior Princess is a good guaranteed unit because there's only 2 mythics in the limited banner. I'd say get her over Katakuri because her damage is higher, SPA is better, DPS overall is better than Katakuri. But he is slow. That's not a really redeeming trait because you even got Clay and you got like another rare that also slows. Then you also got this unit right here. But yeah, here are the 2 tier lists. Here's what I think you should be aiming for. meta wise for the whole game. Honestly, it's literally these top 4 right here, and these 2 secrets, of course. But yeah, these are definitely like the best. I would go from the start, get Garp first, and then if you want to go the infinite route, I would either get Warrior Princess or Frieren. I don't know her name in solo leveling. That's my bad. But if you need raid or story, I would get Natsu, mainly because damage and SPA, and his burn does a lot of extra DPS. So he's definitely good for that. But he falls off in infinite. Get Garp first, and then Natsu if I need help in raids or story modes or challenges, and then I'll get Frieren or Warrior Princess or whatever her name is. That's the route I would go, and of course secrets come as you go. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Here are the tier lists again if you want to look at them. I'd say this is more of an infinite tier list in my opinion, and then raids and stories, challenges, and then these 2 fall off later into the raid. I'd say these 2 go up more further into the raid. Of course you need money and stuff, so do whatever you want with these. In my opinion, I would prioritize Garp, secrets, Natsu, Frieren, or Warrior Princess. Just save up your money really, and that's about it.